Aloha, Kin Kabere. Hello from Bali, my beautiful Scorpios, my fellow Scorpios. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, by the way. Can I just say, yeah, my birthday is coming up, and yours is either already happened or is coming up too. So happy solar rotation to all you lovelies. Wow, this energy is so intense, but I'm feeling all kinds of joy from you guys, so that's really positive. So we are in our season, we are in our element, we're really grounding and feeling into this energy like a lot. Okay, it's really important at this time to not do what we normally do, Scorps, and don't directly tell people like it is. Okay, let things play out a little bit. Okay, right now is a really intense time energetically, and there's some good stuff on the horizon coming for us. We are in our power, we are in our element, and yeah, there's nothing but good coming for us, really. So let's stay focused on that and not all the other energy vampires, energetic drainers, everything that's going on, because they don't know how to deal with the scorpionic energy. They don't understand that there is death in order for rebirth. Okay, it's very, very important. So my apologies for not being around last month. I wasn't feeling too top. For all my Scorpios, for birthday reads, I offer $22 energetic exchange. If you want a private or personal birthday read, if you have a specific question or you need something to know more. If you want something extended or to touch on something that I touched during this reading, that's $11 for a little extension or to have a little bit more clarity. Okay, as always, I appreciate your likes, comments, subscribes, shares. By sharing and liking, we get it out to more people, and we get more people in the know, more people to calm their tits per se and really understand what's going on. Okay, so we're in this foreshadowing of Mercury retrograde, and we have been, I don't know about you guys, but as a Scorpio, I've been feeling so much energy. I've had a lot of sleepless nights. I've had a lot of energetic shifts. We've been letting go of a lot of things. Okay, there's a lot of things that do not serve us, and we are seeing right through all the bullshit. So instead of being combative or emotionally charged through all of this bullshit that we see, let's take a breath and let's ground in a little bit, flow a little bit with the water, flow a little bit with the source energetic flow, and really get with like our power. Okay, we know we can see through bullshit. Okay, it doesn't mean that we always have to let everybody know we see through it. Okay, sometimes it's not necessary. Sometimes it's better to take a breath and learn to respond instead of react. Okay, we're normally, I won't say we're reactionary, but we like to just say it as it is. Okay, we're pretty cut and dry with things, but there's really no need, because people are clearly seeing and experiencing that themselves. Okay, and within the next week or two, they're really going to experience it. So make sure we don't explode or get into any petty arguments or anything like this. Okay, anything that has any drama or anything like this, just let it go. Remove yourself from it. Know that it's not for your best or highest interest, and move forward. Okay, because we have lots of goodness coming in for us, Scorps. We really do. I'm sensing like this giddy, happy, energetic joy from now. Okay, and sometimes we're super stoked about our birthdays, and sometimes we're like, eh. But at this point, we're super stoked about our birthdays. So maybe not just our birthdays, maybe the rebirth. Okay, maybe the rebirth. All right, Scorpios are really good at transmuting energy. So remember that anything that has a little bit of a frustration level to it, let it transmute or let it go, okay? Some things have to end in order for new things to begin, and that's just part of it. Don't be upset, don't get cranky, don't respond or react in a way that's dramatic or unnecessary. Save your energy for yourself. Save your energy for what is to come, because there's big things coming, okay? Thank you, universe, source, creators. Can we get some cards for my Scorpios? Yes. Yes, Scorpios. Yes. Some cards for this month, Scorpios. Scorpios. Thank you, source, creator. One more? Two more. Okay. So, yeah, we have some big moves and big changes coming, okay? First we start with the 13, which would be a 4, okay? So this is forward movement, forward progression, okay? All must have prizes, all right? Trying to please everyone, okay? We can't please everyone, all right? She's holding like this salt shaker and this dodo. The dodo bird like became extinct or something because it couldn't learn how to fly. It couldn't learn how to rise above the shit. This is kind of what I'm getting. And the salt I'm feeling, it's like salting the wound, okay? So maybe trying to season or flavor something isn't the best idea, all right? All must have prizes, okay? Trying to please everyone isn't going to get us anywhere, all right? Let's focus on pleasing ourselves and not being selfish in a sense of pleasing ourselves, but really, we're always trying to think of everybody and step lightly over everything. And I'm not saying trample through the mud. I'm just saying take a breather. Don't go so hard, all right? And then we have 44, which is a master number. Or we can add it up to 8, which would be abundance, okay? You cannot go back to yesterday, all right? Be in the present, okay? What do you want? The present is all about, what's been coming to me is present is all about a gift. Are we treating it as the gift that it is? Are we receiving it as a gift? Or are we worried about yesterday? Are we thinking about all things that didn't go our way, okay? We're in an energetic universe, okay? We have the energetic, the vibrational frequency that we put out is what we get back. So let's not focus on what happened yesterday, and let's focus on what we want to come in, okay? This is so important, super important right now, okay? It's important that we cut out all of the bullshit, whether it's from us or from other people now, before we get into Mercury retrograde on the 31st, all right? It's mandatory, all right? Then we have 14, which would be a clock time, which is kind of in alignment with what I'm saying. 1 and 4 would equal 5, which means it's indefinite change. Change is coming, okay? Clock time, time, pressure, in a rush, all right? It's time. It's time. Normally I would say don't be in a rush, but it's time. The time has come, my little friends, to speak of other things. The shoes and ships and ceiling wicks and cabbages and kings. So while the sea is boiling hot and weather pigs have wings, Kalu Clay, come eat today like cabbages and kings. This is from Alice in Wonderland. I don't know why it came to my mind and why I have to tell you right now. But it's time to celebrate your righteousness, your rightful place in this existence, all right? It's time. 5, it's time to change what's happened, okay? Don't be a doormat. Don't doormat anybody else. Do not think of the golden rule, okay? Think about treating people how you want to be treated. Respond how you would like to be responded to. And if you're not receiving the right energetic exchange from somebody, then don't continue it and don't react to it. Just move on from it, okay? Then we have 17, growing up, wanting to grow and experience, rejection of perpetual youth, okay? It's time to grow up. It's time to grow out of this old habit of having to be right or proving our points to others or knowing that we're right, okay? If you know you're right, then you're fucking right. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Proving your point to somebody else isn't going to make it any better. It's not going to make it any easier, okay? wanting to grow and experience rejection of perpetual youth. It is time to move, to phase out of what was old, what is not serving us, and phase into what is new, what is coming. There's something else coming, all right? And that's an 8, which is our abundance. What is it? What is in our abundance? Our abundance in growth, our abundance in spirituality, our abundance in people, relationships, money is what I'm getting, okay? Then we have 6, okay? 6 is about receiving, okay? 6 choices, feeling blocked or restrained, okay? What you're receiving, what you're feeling blocked or restrained is your choice. This is by choice, okay? Being sad is by choice. Being upset is by choice. Being in a frustration mode is by choice. Okay, thank you. Can we get a couple cards for my Scorpios? Scorpios. Woo! Popping right out of the deck. Yeah. It's time. It is time. Card for my Scorpios. Thank you. Can I get another card for my Scorpios? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Scorpios. 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 One more. Scorpios, thank you. Universe, source, creator, spirit guide, angels. There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of go in order here. And I apologize for being fast. I tried to get doing my best to get the videos shorter because they take less time to upload and YouTube likes it better. So the first card is wealth. Okay, maybe we're blocking our wealth, maybe we're growing up, maybe we're growing with what we want. Okay, this is the 34, which would be a 7. Okay, 7 is like a lucky number. 7 is like a perseverance number. Okay, we have persevered through something. Okay, the universe does not ignore the efforts that we put in. It does not, by any means. We're in a vibrational universe. Okay, so what we put out we will get back, but we have to allow for it to come, and we have to not fight. Okay, it's our choice. We have to not feel blocked or restrained. We have to not react to people that are not worth the time or the energy. Save it for yourself. Okay, then we have 41, which would be a 5. Change. Communication. Okay, how we communicate with others is going to change. This is what needs to change. All right, this is part of the growing up. Okay, and this is part of the time. This is what needs to change. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, I see a little tiny drop in a pond, and it's spreading out. Okay, so how we communicate and who we communicate with matters. Okay, really keep good attention on who we're communicating with and how we're communicating with them. If we cannot communicate on an even level, and it's how we're communicating is not being received, don't bother. Okay, don't fight, don't prove your point about being right, just don't bother. Okay, and we have the Merlin 1, so this is beginnings. Okay, the Merlin is about, look at this dragon, it's about believing. Okay, it's about believing in the mystical, the above. Okay, alchemy, justice, and balance. This is what's coming in. Okay, this is what's coming in when we allow for it to come in and we cut out what is not serving us. Okay, a huge part of what is not serving us is fear. Okay, the fear of not knowing what comes next, the fear of not understanding what is. 48 would be 12, which would be a 3. So maybe our fear has to do with a third party. Okay, maybe our fear has to do with someone else outside of ourselves. Maybe it has to do with maybe there's something to do with somebody else. Okay, we need to not focus on that right now. We need to not focus on that. Okay, because the fear linked to other people and other things is really what's restraining us at this point. It's what is holding our restraint back. Okay, and this is what we need to not be doing, is having fear. All right, because it's all perception. All right, it's all perception. and this is 42, which would be a 6, okay? So this is receiving. It's all a perception and how we're receiving things. So how we choose to perceive is how we will receive, okay? What is our perception? This is a new path, okay? It's fall. It's time for something new. Something else is coming in. Something else is meant to be coming in, and we have to be open for it. We really have to be open for it. Thank you, universe. Can I get some cards for my Scorpios? For my Scorpios. Thank you. Some cards for my Scorpios. Some cards for my Scorpios. Some cards for my Scorpios. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, Scorps, here we go. The 9 of Cups. Look at this guy. He is happy. He is fat, happy, filled. All of his cups are filled. He is reaching the completion point of being full of happiness, okay? 9 is a number of completion, okay? Then we have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords, the Knights are all about rushing in, okay? Like rushing in, someone rushing in with something, okay? And this has to do with someone rushing in. The swords are more like words or actions, okay? So don't be so quick. Don't be so quick. If somebody else is quick to say something, do not be so quick to say something, because this is a huge part of whatever the transition is that's going on right now, okay? Do not be so quick to say something, because don't react, okay? It's all about, see, he's on top of communication, okay? The 9 of Cups is on top of wealth, okay? So we have a full amount of wealth coming in, okay? And then we have the Knight of Swords on top of communication. So don't be so quick to rush in, okay? Do not be so quick to rush in, all right? It's very important, very important to think before we speak, all right? We have a lot of options. We have a lot of options, okay? The 7 of Cups is almost like an illusion a little bit, but it's also like too many options, okay? We're thinking about all the options we have, and maybe we need not to think about all of the options we have, but let's think about what we really want, okay? Let's think about what we really want, because this is what's going to ultimately create the justice or the balance, the alchemy that comes into us, all right? And this is a 7, okay? It's a 7. And then we have the 7 of Swords. Now the 7 of Snorks. The 7 of Swords is all about kind of being this guy that's being sneaky, okay? So don't be sneaky, all right? Don't make a decision based on doing something sneaky so somebody else doesn't know, okay? This is not the right. This guy looks bitter. This is unnecessary, okay? This is not the right choice. This is not what we need to do. This is not what's happening, because he leaves these 2 swords behind, which are going to come later, giving him another decision or stabbing him in the back, okay? The fear is thinking that we have to sneak away from something. We do not. Stand in your truth. Stand in your power, okay? It's about your perception of things. Do not fear change. Do not fear if it's time to go away, to just go away, okay? It doesn't have to be sneaky. It doesn't have to be manipulative. It doesn't have to be a fuck you situation. It doesn't, okay? And then we have another 7. Look at this. Triple 7s. 777. So this to me is lucky, okay? 777. All right, here we go. To me, this is super lucky. Okay, now the 7 of Wands is all about someone who has fought through it. Someone who has fought through it. He has stood his ground. He has fought his fight, and he's ready to receive his rewards, okay? He fought through it, okay? You fought through it, okay? You don't have to fight anymore, okay? There's a new offering coming through. Okay, Page of Cups. This was in the Scorpio new moon reading too. There's a new offering of love coming in. Okay, look at this. A peace offering. An emotional peace offering. So maybe there's a new offering of something else coming in for you. Okay, I'm not exactly sure 100% what it is. For each, it could be different. All right, and this is where an extended or a private read would be of more help to each person, because this is a general read, okay? But this is like a peace offering. So either someone is coming to offer you a peace offering. It could be through work. It could be through communication. It could be through love, okay? It could be someone that you've been fighting with, all right? There is a peace offering, okay? But it's how we fear and how we choose to see it that is ultimately going to dictate how it ends up, okay? I'm going to quickly get just a couple more cards. Thank you, Scorpios. Yeah. So, first we have the King of Cups, which is Piscean, Cancerian, and Scorpionic energy, okay? The King of Cups is Diviner and Sage, okay? This is really about being steady. Look at this bird of prey and this cup at the top. The King of Cups is really about being steady in your emotional state, okay? Being steady in your emotions, being in control of your emotions. That is ultimately what will bring in the proper response that you want, whether it's from a partner, work, it's whatever your situation is. This is ultimately what will be bringing this in, okay? So, the King of Cups is someone who is balanced, who is very clear and even and level in his emotions. So make sure you're not fighting, okay? Make sure you're not being sneaky. Make sure you're not being quick with your words, because make sure your communication is clear and you're not reacting, you're responding in a cool, calm, clear, thought about way. All right, because there is wealth. There is wealth, and there is love, and there is a new peace offering coming in for you. All right, and then we have the High Priestess, Necromancer, Seer, okay? That's awesome. This is another, so you have the High Priestess and the Merlin, okay? And the King of Cups. So being in your intuitive, emotional, grounded state is really what is going to bring you to where you need to be, okay? And this is kind of a Piscean energy, but it does not have to be. But see how there's a balance. There's two. Okay? The High Priestess is, she knows knowledge. She's very tapped in. She understands what's going on. She's very intuitive, and she's very collected in her decisions and her thoughts. So let this be you, Scorpios. Let this be you. Okay, because we're in our element. So make sure to harness that and not the drama, okay? Release anything that is not serving you, whether it's relationships, jobs, people, anything, okay? Release it, and don't do it in a mean or manner, please. All right? For extended personal private reads, go ahead and shoot me an email, drop me a line, shoot an energetic exchange. I love and appreciate all your likes, comments, and subscribes. And stay tuned. If this does not resonate with you, remember it is a general read. And go ahead and check your moon and rising signs and check out the other reads. All right? Blessings. Aloha. Love you.